Losing belly fat after the age of 40 is a journey that goes far beyond simple calorie counting. As we move into our 40s and beyond, our bodies change in ways that are subtle, profound, and sometimes surprising. What worked in our 20s and 30s may no longer be effective, and the key to success lies in understanding these changes and adapting our approach with patience, wisdom, and self-compassion. At the heart of effective belly fat reduction for those over 40 is the realization that hormones, especially cortisol, insulin, and sex hormones, play a pivotal role. Cortisol, known as the stress hormone, is particularly influential. When we encounter stress, whether physical or emotional, our bodies produce more cortisol, which can lead to increased fat storage, especially around the abdomen. This is part of our evolutionary biology. Centuries ago, storing fat in times of stress was a survival mechanism. Today, however, chronic stress from work, family, finances, or even excessive exercise can keep cortisol levels elevated, making fat loss more difficult. So how can we manage cortisol effectively? The first step is to acknowledge our stress and find gentle, sustainable ways to reduce it. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation or deep breathing, can be powerful tools. Even 5 minutes of focused breathing each day can help regulate cortisol and calm the mind. Prioritizing restful sleep is another vital practice. Sleep is not just a time for rest. It is when the body repairs itself, balances hormones, and consolidates memories. Unfortunately, sleep often becomes more elusive as we age, with hormonal shifts, stress, and lifestyle factors all playing a role. To improve sleep quality, consider establishing a calming bedtime routine. Dim the lights an hour before sleep. Avoid screens and perhaps enjoy a warm cup of herbal tea. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time each day, even on weekends. If you struggle with insomnia, gentle stretches or a short walk after dinner can help relax the body and mind. Nutrition is another cornerstone of belly fat reduction. After 40, our metabolism slows down and our bodies become more sensitive to blood sugar fluctuations. Eating at regular intervals and choosing the right foods can help stabilize insulin levels and support fat loss. Instead of skipping meals or engaging in restrictive diets, focus on balanced, nourishing meals that combine protein, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates. Begin your day with a protein-rich breakfast. Think eggs, yogurt, or a smoothie with nuts and seeds. Protein helps you feel full longer, supports muscle maintenance, and prevents blood sugar spikes. For lunch and dinner, fill half your plate with colorful vegetables, 1/4 with lean protein, and the remaining quarter with whole grains or starchy vegetables. Healthy fats, such as avocado, olive oil, and fatty fish, are not only satisfying but also support hormone health. Timing matters as well. Eating at consistent times each day helps regulate your body's internal clock and supports hormone balance. Try to avoid late-night snacking and consider finishing your last meal at least 2 hours before bedtime. This gives your body time to digest, reducing the likelihood of insulin spikes and supporting restful sleep. One of the simplest yet most effective habits for belly fat reduction is walking after meals. This gentle movement helps lower blood sugar, supports digestion, and reduces insulin spikes. You don't need to power walk or push yourself to exhaustion. Just a slow, mindful stroll for 10 to 20 minutes after each meal can make a significant difference. Over time, these walks become a cherished ritual, a time to clear your mind, connect with nature, and support your health. Exercise in general remains important, but the approach may need to change after 40. High-intensity workouts and heavy lifting can raise cortisol, especially if you're already stressed or sleep-deprived. Instead, focus on gentle, consistent movement. Walking, swimming, cycling, yoga, or Pilates can be highly effective. Aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate exercise each week, breaking it into manageable sessions. Strength training is also valuable, as it helps preserve muscle mass, boosts metabolism, and supports bone health. 2 to 3 sessions per week using light weights or body weight exercises can be sufficient. Listen to your body. If you feel exhausted or overwhelmed, rest. Recovery is just as important as activity. Overtraining can lead to increased cortisol, injury, and burnout, undermining your progress. Hydration is another often overlooked factor. As we age, our sense of thirst may diminish, and mild dehydration can slow metabolism and increase fatigue. Make it a habit to drink water throughout the day. If you struggle to remember, set reminders or keep a water bottle nearby. Herbal teas, infused water, and broths are also good options. Limit sugary drinks and alcohol, which can disrupt hormones and add unnecessary calories. Gut health deserves attention too. The gut is sometimes called the second brain, and its health affects everything from digestion to immunity to mood. A balanced gut microbiome supports healthy metabolism and can even influence fat storage. Include fiber-rich foods, such as vegetables, fruits, legumes, and whole grains in your diet. Fermented foods, like yogurt, kimchi, sauerkraut, and kefir, introduce beneficial bacteria. If you experience bloating or digestive discomfort, consider keeping a food diary to identify potential triggers and consult with a healthcare provider if needed. Social connection can also impact belly fat. Loneliness and isolation are forms of stress, increasing cortisol and undermining health. Make time for friends, family, or community activities. Even a brief conversation or shared meal can lift your spirits and provide emotional nourishment. As you embrace these habits, remember that progress is not always linear. There may be weeks when you don't see dramatic changes or when life's challenges disrupt your routine. Be patient and kind to yourself. Small, consistent changes add up over time, and the benefits extend far beyond physical appearance. Improved sleep, stable energy, better digestion, and increased resilience are all signs of success. It can be helpful to set realistic, meaningful goals. Instead of focusing solely on the number on the scale, pay attention to how your clothes fit, your energy levels, and your overall well-being. Celebrate small victories, a restful night of sleep, a nourishing meal, a peaceful walk. These are the building blocks of lasting health. If you find yourself struggling, reach out for support. A trusted friend, family member, or health professional can offer guidance, encouragement, and accountability. Sometimes simply sharing your journey can lighten the load and provide new insights. Lastly, honor your body and this stage of life. Aging is a privilege, and every decade brings its own wisdom and beauty. By caring for yourself, body, mind, and spirit, you not only reduce belly fat, but also cultivate vitality and joy. Let's take a closer look at some practical steps you can implement today to begin your journey toward a healthier, happier you. Start with stress management. Each morning, take a few moments to check in with yourself. Notice your breath, your thoughts, and your emotions. If you feel tense, try a simple breathing exercise. Inhale deeply through your nose for 4 counts, hold for 4, exhale slowly for 6. Repeat this cycle 5 times. Over time, this small practice can help shift your body from a state of stress to one of relaxation. Throughout the day, watch for opportunities to reduce unnecessary stress. Delegate tasks when possible, set boundaries with work and technology, and make time for activities that bring you joy. Whether it's reading, gardening, listening to music, or spending time with loved ones, these moments of pleasure help counterbalance the stresses of daily life. Focus on sleep hygiene. Avoid caffeine after 2 p.m. and limit alcohol, which can disrupt sleep cycles. If you have trouble falling asleep, try a warm bath or gentle stretching before bed. Keep your bedroom free of electronics and consider using blackout curtains or a sleep mask to block out light. If you wake frequently during the night, don't stress. Simply lie quietly and breathe, knowing that rest is still valuable. Plan your meals with intention. Begin each week by choosing a few simple, balanced recipes. Prepare ingredients in advance when possible and keep healthy snacks, such as nuts, fruit, or yogurt on hand. Avoid skipping meals, which can lead to overeating later. Remember, consistency matters more than perfection. Make walking after meals a non-negotiable habit. Invite a friend or family member to join you, or simply enjoy the solitude. Notice the sights, sounds, and sensations around you. With each step, remind yourself that you are investing in your health. Incorporate gentle movement into your day. If you sit for long periods, set a timer to stand, stretch, or walk every hour. Try a short yoga or Pilates video online or join a local class. Focus on movements that feel good and leave you energized. Stay hydrated. Begin your day with a glass of water and continue sipping throughout the day. If you find water bland, add a slice of lemon, cucumber, or mint for flavor. Keep a water bottle nearby as a visual reminder. Support your gut health with fiber and fermented foods. Experiment with new vegetables, whole grains, and probiotic-rich options. Notice how your digestion responds, and make adjustments as needed. Connect with others. Schedule regular coffee dates, phone calls, or shared activities with friends or family. If you feel lonely, consider joining a club, volunteering, or participating in community events. Human connection is a POW.